Hello, good evening, and welcome to yet another Sunday night special here at Tusked Trivia. You're watching on YouTube or Facebook, where we land every other Sunday night, 7:30 on both channels. Don't forget, tusktrivia.com, our home on the web. Sunday special, our Spotlight Saturday night, lands every other Saturday from 6:30. That normally gets a little bit more media intensive and special subject, 20 questions generally. Where you'll also find bonus content, links to merchandise and more all the time, as well as news and updates, and our new and support section, where we will highlight good causes and things that we are promoting and helping out with. Currently on there is a young lad called Oliver, who is away to represent his country for Taekwondo and has been a serial winner. So there's links to all of his social media on there. Give him a look, give him a follow, give him some sponsorship, as well as the Liam Muckle Memorial Shield, the event happening in July, which I'm going to be part of for the quiz and giving a hand as well. It's loads of links to social on there. I'm sure they're always looking for help, sponsorship, anything like that. Get in touch with the page if you can help out. Also, Tusked Trivia, Trivial Tuesday, our podcast rolls on every week. So not fortnightly for that one, it's every week. It lands on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Audible, and also on YouTube Music. So if you follow the quiz on YouTube, you should also get the links and the follows for the podcast. 4 to 6 minutes long, 5 quick questions, a random fact, and then something nice and motivational. So we will kick you off shortly. A little bit of music start us off, and then we will get rolling with the first of tonight's 3 rounds: a connection round, a picture round, and I've forgotten what round, a sport round for round 3. It'll get sounding professional one of these days. I mean, I've done it 5 years. Back with you in a second. And we're back. So a quick recap on the rules. It is pre-recorded, as all of the content generally is. I do a couple of live ones throughout the year, generally on sort of Christmas things. But pre-recorded, so you can play as and when you want, as long as you want, and dip in and out. Take as long as you like. Pause, rewind. If you think I'm going too quick, just hit pause, slow down. You can go back through it. I know sometimes spend loads of time between the questions, so if you don't want to hit pause, that's absolutely fine. I will present all 3 rounds, and then we'll come back and give you all the answers at the end. Reviews, feedback, scores, comments, everything on any of the platforms, be it Facebook, YouTube, any of the podcast platforms. There's a link through the website as well. You can contact us. I'm working on getting a comments box on there as well. I'm not a web developer, so I'm getting on it. I'm using AI to help us a little bit with that one. The more comments and feedbacks, even a thumbs up if you've liked it, a hate if you've hated it, why you didn't like it, the more sort of interaction it gets, it helps with some of the algorithms to get me viewed by a few more people and negate the need to have to pay for advertising when I'd rather put the money to some of the good causes we're supporting. If you'd have any ideas for special rounds, quizzes, or anything like that, or a one-off special you'd like to see, either here or over on the website, let me know. Or if you've got some great ideas for content for the podcast, also let me know. Loads of archive material on Facebook. There's a little bit on YouTube. There's a good chunk on the website under the Spotlight Saturday night. So happy quizzing. Off we go. Round number 1, connections. So if you've played along before, connections round. You're going to get 10 questions, and the 10th question is always, what do the first 9 have in common? So the first 9 might seem completely random, but they will have a common theme. Each answer will link to a common theme. Number 10, what's the answer? So you might have a question, you think, oh, it could be that or that. Only one of them will work to make it with the connection. So you could have the right answer technically, but it's wrong. Here we go. Question number 1. Formerly the USSR, what is the country now known as? So formerly the USSR, what is that country now known as? Now I know there's been a breakup, loads of things, but if you talk about the USSR, you now know what we're talking about, what the country is. Nice, easy one to start you off with. Question number 2. You don't want to be haunted by one of those. You don't want to be haunted by one of these, rather. Now, yes, there could be several answers that you don't want to be haunted by, but only one of them works with the connection. Sneaky, sneaky. Question number 3. Which lottery game lets you win up to £500,000 for a pound? Oh, grammar checking again. And is drawn 4 times a week. So which lottery game lets you win up to £500,000 for a pound and is drawn 4 times a week? Question number 4. What are often referred to as a girl's best friend? So what are often referred to as a girl's best friend? Keep it clean. I do. All angelic and innocent and stuff. Question number 5. A book, a movie, and what we all crave in a nice hotel, a room with a blank what? A book, a movie, and what we all crave in a nice hotel, a room with a what? Took me some work at the best way. So yeah, it's a name of a book, a name of a movie, and what we'd really love in a nice hotel, a room with a what? Number 6. You need one to drive or shoot, and used to need one for a dog or even a wedding. So you need one to drive or shoot, and you used to need one for a dog or even a wedding. I'm a firm believer some people needn't realise this in public, but hey ho. Question 7. What do we commonly refer to the day after today as? So what do we commonly refer to the day after today as? Question 8. Crippen, Watson and Hilary Jones are all held what medical title? So Crippen, Watson and Hilary Jones all held what medical title? Question number 9. 12 men have walked on it and 3 nearly died on the way. Where is it? 12 men have walked on it and 3 nearly died on the way. Where is it? And question number 10. What is the connection? What links all of those 9 answers together? So when you think you've got it, or you want to have a go back through them, absolutely fine. Join me when you're ready at round 2, which is soap stars. It's our picture round. Picture round is always our second round now. We're going to show you the pictures of 12? Where did I get 12 from? 10 soap stars from across the years. You've just got to get their name. You choose how you score it. If you're going to say you've got to have a point for the first and second name, if you're given a point for a first name, point for the second name, I will give you both. You choose how you score it. You're in charge. Question number 1. Who's that? Who is that for number 1? Number 2. Who's number 2? I've been quite nice with this one. Fairly easy ones. 3. Well, I'm saying fairly easy if you watch a soap. Number 3. Who is number 3? What about number 4? Blast from the past with number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Who's number 6? Also, if you have ideas for picture rounds, fire them in. I like to think of different things. I'll try to keep them mixed and varied, but if you've got anything you'd like to see as a picture round, let me know. Number 7. Number 7. Number 8. Number 8. Nine. Number 9. And your final picture tonight, number 10. Number 10. So tonight we finish off with sports, and I hear everyone cry, don't panic, I don't make my sports quizzes all football. Apart from the Liam Memorial evening, which is, oh God, what have I broken? 2 seconds, I do apologise, I have Broken the quiz. There we go. I've fixed the quiz. That is fine. All is well. Honest. Yeah, I don't make them all about sort of football, apart from the one, which is actually a football quiz. So there's a hint if you are going brush up on your football trivia. So sport and leisure, we'll call it. Sport and leisure. Now I've not broken it anymore. Question number 1. If you had the penny black in your collection, what would you be collecting? So if you had the penny black in your collection, what would you be collecting? So I suppose it's sport, leisure, hobbies, and a bit of everything. So if you had the penny black, what would you be collecting? Also, no idea why I moved to a black screen with white writing, but I think I did this once before, and I might go with that. It's actually really, I think that stands out better. Oh, it maybe does. Question number 2. What sport would you play at St Andrews and the Belfry? So what sport would you be playing at St Andrews and the Belfry? Question number 3. Greco-Roman and freestyle are types of what sport? Greco-Roman and freestyle, types of what sport? What sport? Which sport? Either works. Does for me. Question 4. Name the board game described as a strategy board game of diplomacy, conflict, and conquest. So name the board game described as a strategy board game of diplomacy, conflict, and conquest. I do like that game. I mean, it's not Monopoly, but it's pretty good. Question 5. Which sport involves swimming, cycling, and running in one race? So which sport involves swimming, cycling, and running in one race? And remember, a crocodile can swim faster than us and run faster than us, so the only chance you've got of beating it is on the bike. Number 6. The card game Patience is also known by which other name? The card game Patience is also known by which other name? A popular of school children and people killing time at work the world over, as it was always a Windows favourite. So the card game known as Patience is also known by which other name? And no, I don't mean Minesweeper. Question 7. Twickenham, Murrayfield and the Principality Stadium are home grounds for nations in which sport? Twickenham, Murrayfield and the Principality Stadium are home grounds for nations in which sport? Number 8. The TV series Big Break was based around which sport? So the TV series Big Break was based around which sport, which game? Not smart. You know what I mean. Number 9. When it opened in 1994, the Pepsi Max Big One was the tallest and steepest what in the world? So when it opened in 1994, the Pepsi Max Big One was the tallest and steepest what in the world? And last one of the evening before we give you a little break and get you some answers. Question 10. Who was stripped of 7 Tour de France victories and received a lifetime ban from all sports? So who was stripped of 7 Tour de France victories and received a lifetime ban from all sports? So when you are ready and you've rewounded and rewinded and reformatted and redone and retried all of the questions that you want to do, join me all the way back at number 1, where I'll be with you in about 10 seconds. Get a quick drink and we'll be back with you in a second or two. See, I know I could just copy and paste the whole quiz at the end, so we'll just keep it flowing, but, you know, just no. So here we go. It's the connections round. So question number 1. Formerly the USSR, what is the country now known as? Russia. Russia for number 1. Number 2, you don't want to be haunted by one of these. A spectre. A spectre for number 2. Number 3, the lottery game 4 times a week, 500 grand for £1, is the Thunderball. Thunderball for number 3. What are often referred to as a girl's best friend? Diamonds. Diamonds for number 4. Number 5, a book, a movie, and what we all crave for in a nice hotel room, a room with a view. A room with a view for number 5. Number 6, you needed to drive or to shoot, and used to need one for a dog or a wedding. It's a license for number 6. Number 7, what do we commonly refer to the day after today as? We refer to it as tomorrow, tomorrow. Number 8, Crippen, Watson and Hilary Jones were all doctors. Doctor for number 8. Number 9, 12 men have walked on it. 3 nearly died on the way. Where is it? It's the moon. It's the moon. So the connection would be from Russia with Love, Spectre, Thunderball, Diamonds Are Forever, A View to a Kill, License to Kill, Tomorrow Never Dies, Dr. No, and Moonraker. They are all Bond movies. The connection is they are all James Bond movies for number 10. Hats off if you got the lot. It's a good round because you can get 9 right and still not get the connection and still have a solid round. Soapstars, number 1, EastEnders' own Arthur Fowler. Arthur Fowler for number 1. Number 2, from Corrie, it's Rita Tanner. Rita Tanner for 2. Emmerdale makes an appearance with Zach Dingle. Zach Dingle at number 3. Number 4, we're going down under the Neighbours, where we find Helen Daniels. Helen Daniels. Back to Corrie for number 5 for Roy Cropper. Roy Cropper minus Haley. Number 6, back to Albert Square in EastEnders, it's Beppe DeMarco. Beppe DeMarco. Back down under for number 7, and again to Neighbours for Joe Mangle. Joe Mangle for 7. Number 8 stays down under, but we move to Summer Bay. Home and Away for Alf Stewart. Alf Stewart. Number 9 takes us back to the farms at Emmerdale with Kim Tate. Kim Tate for number 9. And back to Albert Square to finish it off for number 10 with Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell for number 10. Sports, leisure, hobbies, pastimes. Question number 1, if you had the penny black in your collection, what would you be collecting? You would be collecting stamps. Stamps for number 1. Number 2, St Andrews and the Belfry, you'd be playing golf. Golf for number 2. Number 3, Greco-Roman and freestyle are types of wrestling. Wrestling for number 3. Number 4, diplomacy, conflict and conquest. The board game is Risk. Risk for number 4. Number 5, swimming, cycling and running. And the only way you'll beat a crocodile and alligator is a triathlon, because you've got to get them on the bike. He'll never beat you on the bike. Number 6, the card game Patience, also known as Solitaire. Solitaire for 6. Number 7, Twickenham Murrayfield and the Principality Stadium are the home grounds for the nations of Rugby Union. If you just put rugby, talk amongst yourselves, it's fine. Rugby Union. Number 8, TV series Big Break was based on snooker. That's a lot of B's. Snooker for number 8. And number 9, the Pepsi Max Big One was the tallest and steepest what in the world when it opened? Roller coaster. Roller coaster for number 9. And finally, banned from all sports, stripped of 7 Tour de France victories, Lance Armstrong. There we go. I will be back in a fortnight on Facebook and YouTube. You can join us next Saturday night at tusktrivia.com, and you can join us every single Tuesday morning at 11 on your podcaster provider of preference, be it Audible, be it Amazon Music, be it Apple Podcasts, be it YouTube Music, or our home on Spotify, for our 5-minute quick fix podcast. 5 questions, a random fact, and something nice and motivational. And this month is Sport Month, so if you're a sport fan, get yourself over there now. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you soon. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend. Peace out, Quizticles.